We're gonna warm up the hips, get a little twisting in. It is now post-Christmas, and we are all doing those New Year's resolutions, which I semi-support an idea that you can make a change, but you can do that anytime during the year. I think the hype around resolutions is a bit crazy, but you know, it's what you want to do and what gets you motivated. So if that gets you motivated, go right ahead. So we are going to start on our backs, and if you cannot touch your toes like this, you're going to need a strap. Now, whether that's a belt or a house coat strap or a nice sturdy piece of string, that might be a little thin, but whatever you've got at home will be great. So let's start by lying on our backs and take both legs long. And take the hands down beside the body. We'll take a few nice deep breaths in to start. So we're gonna breathe in through the nose. Feel the chest rise, the belly lift. At the top of that inhale, just pause, notice that fullness, and then exhale, the belly softens first. Chest softens, and then out through the nose. Do that again. Full breath in all the way in. Watch that wave draw all the way in. And then exhale, belly, chest, nose. 2 more times. Big full breath in, all the way in. And let it go. 1 more time. Big full breath in. And then let it go. All right, let's pull that right knee into the belly. You can take your hands around the right knee. Now again, if your knee doesn't bend like this or it doesn't work this way, you can always take a strap to make this more accessible for you wherever you are in your body today. So straighten through that left leg, flex through that left foot, keep that leg active, flex through the right ankle, and just pull that knee into the belly. Take a deep breath in. We're gonna take our left hand to the top of the left hip. You might not be able to see that here. And then we're just gonna open up that right leg. We're gonna do little circles with that right hip. So try to encourage your left hip to stay rooted on the ground. If you've gone too far and the left hip lifts, just try to go a little less. And then we're gonna switch directions, go across the body. Just warming up that hip joint this morning. I mean, you can really do this practice at any point during the day. It's not just a morning practice. All right, pause that back in, and then the strap's gonna go around the foot, and then the foot goes to the sky. Nice big stretch here. And then I want you to push into whatever you're resisting. So I'm pushing into my little peace fingers here around my big toe. Push, push, push for a count of 3, 2, 1, and then soften. Maybe a soft bend in the knee. We're gonna do that again. Push, push, push for a count of 3, 2, 1, and then soften. We'll do that 1 more time. Push, push, push for 3, 2, 1, soften. And then we're gonna start to open up that leg to the right. So depending on how much flexibility you have in your hips will depend on how far you go. Now you can drop your elbow down to the ground and hold your leg like this. You can take a block under that thigh, but keep the left hip rooted here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Take 1 more breath in here. And then exhale, we're gonna come back up, bend the knee in, and we're gonna find a twist. So right hand comes down, you're gonna keep your gaze going to the right, and we're gonna twist over. So that left hip lifts, I got a little crack in the back here, and then this right knee doesn't need to come down to the ground. If you want support, pillow, block, anything like that, just a full twist. So twist to the neck, twist to the upper back, through the hips, and only go as far as is comfortable. Remember, it's you and your body, your movement. So just listen to where you're at. Let me take 1 more big breath in here. And then we'll come back to center, hug that knee in 1 more time, and then we're gonna lengthen that long. And I didn't mention before, if keeping the left leg long doesn't work for you, you can always bend that left leg. So we're gonna pull the left knee in. So if it works better for you to have a bend in this knee, or you can take a pillow or a bolster or whatever you've got at home under that leg. All right, hug that in, flex the feet. I think I say this a lot in classes. Sometimes it feels like you need to be where your teacher is at or where the person next to you is at, but you have to remember that everybody's been practicing for a different length of time. Some people are hypermobile, which is me, And some people have a lack of mobility, really tight hips, so please don't try to compare yourself to whomever you may be watching or whomever you may be like on your mat next to or your friends or whatever. Okay, we'll do those little circles now. So my right hand's gonna come on my right hip, and we're gonna make nice little circles. Just warming up that hip joint, be nice and gentle. And then we'll go the other way. All right, one more. We're gonna bring that in and then lengthen the leg up. So again, strap around the foot. Root that shoulder down to the ground, a little tuck of the chin here. And then we're gonna push for 3, 2, 1, and then relax. All right, we're gonna push again for 3, 2, 1, and then relax the leg. Last time, push, push, push for 3, 2, 1, awesome. And then we're gonna open that leg up to the left. Now you might have a wall next to you, which is what I've got now, which is awesome. Great way to stretch this. Keep the right hip rooted. And then just breathe in through the nose, all the way down, out through the nose. If you notice your mind trying to wander, just come back to breathing. All right, take one more big breath in here. One more exhale. And then we're gonna bring that knee back to center, and then we're gonna find the twist. So right hand to the knee, left hand over. I'm gonna turn my face away from you, and then cross over the body. Big breath in, long breath out. Big breath in, long breath out. All right, let's come back to center. This time we'll hug both knees into the chest, little rock back and forth, little release for the low back. And then we're gonna take the left foot down to the ground. We're gonna take the right ankle on top of that left knee and externally rotate here. So pushing that right knee away from you. If you get a stretch in your hip here, just stay. Or you can thread your hands behind your thigh, or if you can reach for your shin and that's more comfortable, do whatever. Or you can take that strap around the thigh to pull it in. You can even put a block under your left foot if that works for you. Or if you have a wall, you can turn and put this foot on a wall. So many options in yoga. And then just breathe. Maybe walk a little bit to the left to find a deeper sensation in through that right hip. We'll take just a few more breaths here. Beautiful, and then set that foot back on the ground. Put the right foot down, take the left foot over. Ooh, this one is tight today. All right, press that knee away. And you can stay here and breathe, or you can bring that knee in. Maybe lean a little to the right on this side and just breathe into that stretch. We're looking for like a balance of resistance here. So you're looking for a little resistance, but you don't want to try to push so hard that you're like, ooh, you know. It needs to be a little soft, a little easy, but just that sensation of stretch. No pain. Please and thank you. All right, 2 more breaths here. Last breath. And then we'll take that right foot down, left foot down. Little windshield wiper of the legs side to side. All right, and then hug the knees in. I'm gonna come over onto all fours. So I'm gonna come back to the center of my mat here. Plant the hands, spread the fingertips nice and wide, like little tiger claws in the ground. Inhale, let the belly drop hard, melt open, soft through the shoulders. Try not to let the shoulders go to the ears. Draw them down the back body. Then as you exhale, round through the back bodies, take the shoulder blades away from each other. Gaze goes towards the knees. And maybe send the hips back towards the heels just a little bit. Get a nice stretch to that low back. We're gonna soften the elbows down towards the ground, not out like chicken wings, down, and then pull through. And then we're gonna round up towards the sky and press back. Nice little spinal circles here. Elbows go down, no chicken wings. Bring it up and round and back. Just a few more like this. Deep breath in, open it up. Exhale and around. If you get headaches, like migraines from neck pain, try not to look up so high. Keep the gaze a little bit lower to keep length through that cervical spine, length through that back through your neck. And that'll help you not get headaches when you're practicing yoga. All right, next breath in, we're gonna come forward. All right, we'll find a neutral spine. So neutral spine doesn't mean here, it means strong through the back body, little tuck up at the core here, and then we're gonna reach our right leg long. Toes stay tucked. So get length here, so don't drop the hip, keep the hip in line. Right glute squeezes, lift that leg up. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale to the elbow. Inhale, reach it back, and then drop it down. Let it hover here, and we're gonna squeeze it up to the side, and then lower it down. Up to the side, squeeze the glute, lower it down. 2 more, lift it up, squeeze, lower, lift it up, squeeze, lower, last one. Lift it up, squeeze, lower it down. All right, reach that leg back. We're gonna kickstand out that bottom leg. That just means your left ankle is gonna come off your mat, left hand's gonna stay planted, right hand reaches, take a big breath in here, then exhale, reach that arm overhead. Nice big stretch, counter pose here. Big breath in, long breath out. All right, inhale back up to the sky. And then we're gonna do that on the other side. I'm gonna switch around so you can see me here. So left leg reaches back, squeeze the left glute, and then lift that left knee. Big breath in, and then to the elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale to the elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale to the elbow. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale to the elbow. All right, inhale, reach it back. We're gonna bring the knee to a hover. Inhale, open up to the side. Squeeze the glute, drop it down. Inhale, up to the side. Squeeze it down. Now try not to let everything slip and come out to the side like this. I just caught myself doing that. So stay strong through the body as you lift that leg up. You're gonna feel your right obliques support you as you lift the thigh. You're squeezing with that left glute. One more time, lift it up. Drop it down, reach that leg long. Kickstand the bottom leg, right hand comes down, left hand comes up, big breath in, and exhale, reach it overhead, big full breath in, long breath out, shoulders away from their ears, get a little longer, and then plant that hand down. All right, tuck the toes here, press down through the hands, press back, down dog. So in down dog, as always, you can soften the knees. We don't want to be here. We want to let the heart melt down towards the thighs. So if you need to take a generous bend in your knees so that you can have nice length from the hands to the hips, then go right ahead. Pedal out the feet, press one knee back and then the other. All right, next breath in, you're gonna plant the left foot down, reach the right leg up to the sky, big breath in. We're gonna step that through, land that left knee down. So hands can always be on blocks if you need a little more height, but we are gonna come up here. So inhale, reach the arms up, big breath in. Then exhale, right hand to low back, left hand to front knee, find a big twist in. We're gonna twist through the rib cage towards that thigh, get a little longer. If it works in your body, you can hook, try not to cover my microphone here, hook that outside elbow, take the hands together to twist. Big breath in, long breath out. Take one more breath in, plant the hands. Now we're gonna straighten through that front leg, send the hips back. Big breath in. Exhale, bend back in, press down through the hands, lift that back knee, step back, high plank. Pause here, pull the belly to spine for 3, 2, 1. We'll go back to down dog. Lift the left leg high to the sky. Take a deep breath in and then step the left leg through. Drop the right knee down, find your balance, the foundation first, and then we reach up. Big breath in. And then either right hand to the outside of the thigh, left hand to the outside of the hip, or you're gonna hook that right ankle on the outside of that thigh. Try not to let everything sink to middle. Stay strong in through the body, keep the foundation, but twist through the rib cage, hands pressed together and twist. Big breath in, long breath out. Take one more breath in, one more out. Plant through the hands, and we'll straighten that front leg. Send the hips back. Big breath in. Long breath out. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bend back in, plant through the hands, step back, high plank for 3, 2, 1, down dog. Take a big breath in here and a long breath out. Next breath in, gaze comes forward. Let's step all the way to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, melt down. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. Big breath in. Exhale, hands through heart. All right, lift the heel of the right foot. Bring the right knee into the belly. Now you can take your hands to your hips to keep your hands at your heart. We're just gonna do some hip rotation. So press it back, bring it forward. We're gonna open it up, drop it down, pull it back. Pull it up, pull it out, drop it down. Whoop, keep my balance. Pull it in. 2 more times. Back, down, forward. Back, down and back, and forward. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. Now straighten that front leg. Maybe you reach for the toes. Maybe you just try to hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then step it all the way back. High lunge. Big breath in. And then we're gonna find that same twist. So the outside of the right elbow, maybe to the knee, or maybe just the hand to the thigh. Find that twist. Weight is in the big toe mounds of your feet. Press that back heel forward. Twist through the rib cage. Big breath in. Big breath out. Take one more breath in. Plant through the hands. Drop that back foot for warrior 1. So externally rotate that back foot and then straighten through this front leg and fold in. If your hands don't touch the ground, chairs or blocks, always an option. Bring the floor up to you. Fold in, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. All right, let's walk the hands forward, either on that chair, the blocks, or the floor. Lift that right leg high, big breath in, and then step it forward. Forward fold. Let everything go. And then nice and slow, unless you have low back issues. If you have low back issues, come up through a halfway lift. We're gonna roll all the way up. Reach your arms up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, same thing, either hands to hips or hands to the heart. Bring that left knee forward this time. Take it out to the side, drop it down and back. Pull it forward. Think about what you have to squeeze. So squeezing the outer glutes, squeezing that big meaty part of the glutes, and then squeezing the quads to pull up. The side, the back, the front. 2 more times. The side, to the back, to the front. You can always hold a wall for this. If you are a little off balance, that is totally okay. Your balance will come with practice. All right, this time we're gonna come forward. Now you can either stay like this or we're gonna reach. Maybe you grab the toe for 3, 2, 1, and then step it all the way back. High lunge. Big breath in here. We're gonna go right into that twist. So either elbow or hand to the outside of the thigh. Press the palms in, get long through the body. Press that back heel forward. Think about twisting the rib cage towards that knee. Big toe mounds pressing both feet down. Big breath in. Long breath out. Take one more breath in. And then we're gonna find the floor, either blocks, chair, or ground. Plant that back foot for warrior 1. And then fold in. Try not to cock the hip out. Keep the body straight. Keep the hips parallel and fold down. Big breath in. Long breath out. Take one more big breath in. And then exhale, bend back in. Lift that back heel. Lift that heel up to the sky. Strong through the glutes. Take one more breath in here. And then exhale, forward fold. This time, take the feet wide. Big toe mounds with peace fingers or maybe blocks. Soften the knees. And then fold in. You can even take Padangusthasana. Put your hands under your feet so that your palms or the thumb mounds come in contact with your big toe mounds. And then fold in. Little rock side to side. Let it all go. And then Untuck the hands, bring the feet back under the body. Nice and slow, roll all the way up. Big breath in. Exhale, hands through heart. Let's do that again. Big breath in, look up. Exhale, hands through heart. One more time, big breath in. Exhale, we're gonna squat down, find a seat. I'm gonna turn towards you and thank you very much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste. As always, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below, or you can always visit my website at lisanne.ca. I've got lots of wonderful retreats coming up. We're going to France. Trout Point, if you're not from Nova Scotia, is a beautiful local eco-retreat. And there's lots of other beautiful things that I'm doing, so check out my website. Otherwise, I will see you next time.